trying to share the gospel with some people, but we ran into Ronique. He's already a believer, but I told him we might as well just share the gospel through the word. So, Ronique, are you got any Easter plans tomorrow?
Praise the Lord.
Praise the
Go
Lord.
to church, serve the Lord, and just thank God for the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen. Where do you go to church around here?
Well, I'm somewhat in between churches, so I'm not really a member of one particular church.
So one of the things we're learning in my evangelism class is the good news and the bad news of the gospel. And so you start with we try to start at Genesis 1. God created us in His image. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
All right. So God created us in His image, but because of Adam and Eve's sin, ate the fruit, rebellion against God. It wasn't just them eating the fruit, but it was rebellion against God, saying they wanted to follow their own ways rather than God's ways. That created the fall and introduced, and God still wanted to keep up with humanity, still wanted to love on us, so He created a plan in motion, tried to do it with Israel, then ultimately with Jesus Christ and Christ's resurrection on Sunday, restored us back to God.
Yes.
Amen. Yep, that's
Absolutely.
it.
That's it.
right.
That's
Good
the
news,
gospel.
bad news. There you go.
That's it.
All right, well, I appreciate it, Ricky.
Yes, sir.
Staying with me.
All right, if I can say something.
Yeah,
can I
go
say
for
something?
it.
Yeah, I just want to say to anyone who might see this, who does not have a relationship with Jesus Christ, get one with the last days. Things are going to get worse for the world, and you need to be in the ark of safety, and that ark is Jesus Christ. I thank God for these two brothers who I just happen to see walking, and I'm asking the Lord to bless both of you all tremendously. Whatever you put your hands to do, may the Lord bless you and grant you whatever you need to make it in this life and for your family.
Appreciate that.
And for the seminary that they are attending.
Dallas
May God bless Dallas Theological Seminary and continue to work, and may God bless you in Jesus' name. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, if I can say something.
Yeah,
can I
go
say
for
something?
it.
Yeah, I just want to say to anyone who might see this, who does not have a relationship with Jesus Christ, get one with the last days. Things are going to get worse for the world, and you need to be in the ark of safety, and that ark is Jesus Christ. I thank God for these two brothers who I just happen to see walking, and I'm asking the Lord to bless both of you all tremendously. Whatever you put your hands to do, may the Lord bless you and grant you whatever you need to make it in this life and for your family. And for the seminary that they are attending. May God bless Dallas Theological Seminary and continue to work, and may God bless you in Jesus' name. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Mind if you record?
No, yes, that's fine.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. Well, this is Carly. We just stopped at Exalt Park, just asking her a little bit about her relationship with God, if she has one. You were saying, Carly?
I'm not religious.
Okay, not religious. Any particular reason?
No, I grew up going to Catholic church,
Okay.
but just kind of fell off as I got older.
Well, I was telling you just the good news, bad news approach. The scripture is not my favorite, but it's something I do in class. But the good news is God made us in His image. Genesis 1 talks about how He created us male and female. In the beginning as co-heirs in Christ. So I don't know. A lot of people have weird ideas about men and women, but God created us equal. And He created us in His image. There's no debate about that.
Okay.
But in the garden, God gave them one rule: don't eat of the fruit. But unfortunately, they both ate of the fruit.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that story?
Yes.
Yep, they ate of the fruit. It wasn't just them eating the fruit, though. It was rebellion against God. So they disobeyed when they ate it, turning down God's reign and God's rule for their own. So they fell into the deception of the serpent, the devil, whatever. And then so that's the bad news. The bad news is we rebelled against God. Adam and Eve did first, but we do it every day in our hearts. We turn away from God. That looks like commandments. So like, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not commit adultery. Jesus says that if you commit adultery in your heart, if you lust after another person. And so there's things, those standards are hard to keep. And that's why God sent Jesus. He lived a perfect life for us that we couldn't live, but He also died the death that we should have died. And that's the whole story of Easter, that Jesus rose from the grave. He died the death we should have died. And now we are able to be reconciled back to Christ if we believe, if we accept the free gift of salvation. So that's the good news, that's the bad news. So but yeah, no, I don't want to pressure you to doing it now, but can you at least think about it?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I have a track for you if you want. This one, it kind of just walks through everything I just explained. God loves you, He created you in His image, but it walks through the bad news as well. And on the back, it gives you the good news. The good news is our salvation is not earned. It's not of our works. We can't do anything. Jesus already paid the price for us, and we just have to receive it. So I think in a society where they tell you have to do all these things, be all these things, God just says, I love you, just accept that. yeah, so that's all. Thanks, Carly, for
I
stopping
appreciate
with
you
me.
sharing.
Appreciate you sharing. So, all right. See you guys.